Are you someone who is suffering from Bell's palsy? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you what are the right exercises that you can do for your Bell's palsy at various stages. Yes, you heard me right. Bell's palsy is one such condition that requires different types of facial exercises at different stages. Unfortunately, people end up doing wrong exercises at wrong time, eventually leading to complications like synkinesis. But I'm here to help you out and prevent your synkinesis by showing you the right type of exercise that you should do at your Bell's palsy stage. So, without wasting any due time, let's understand what are the best exercise for your Bell's palsy at various stages. So the first stage of Bell's palsy, that is your acute phase of Bell's palsy, where you have recently developed your Bell's palsy. In this phase, your facial muscles will be weak and floppy. You will see that you won't be able to close your eyes enough, and that's why your affected side eyes will look way more bigger than the normal side. That's not all. You will find difficulty in closing your mouth like pucker, and you will feel that the water or fluid is coming out of your mouth. You might even have sensitivity to sounds, and these are some common symptoms that is associated with acute phase of Bell's palsy. Here, at this stage, your muscles are weak, and that's why you need to do something called as passive exercises or supported exercises. Passive exercise or supported exercises are the ones in which you have to match your facial movements to the normal side with the support of your hand. And one of the most important thing that you should keep in mind while doing any of the facial exercises, try to do it keeping the expression in mind and not the movement in mind. What do I mean by that? Let's say if you want to do an eyebrow raise, instead of saying that raise the eyebrows, you should command yourself that make a surprise face. And then with the support of 100% support of your hand, you should do the eyebrow raise exercise. So something like this. 1, surprise, 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 surprise. So here what I did is I gave support of my hand while doing this movement. Similarly, we will do a frowning action. Now, in order to do frowning action, we are going to place hands on the side and then we will give support and do a frowning movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. Next, you should do exercises for your eyes where you give support to your lower eyelid and then support to your upper eyelid and then close the eyes and open the eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Next movement that you need to do is a snarl action like this where your mouth goes up. But due to Bell's palsy, you are not able to do so. Now, in order to do this exercise, again keep your hands or your fingers next to your nose, give support and give a lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure all these exercises that you are doing should be done only for 5 repetitions and not more than that. Let's proceed further and do some exercise around your mouth, the mouth muscle exercise. In order to do so, keep one finger on top of your lip, the other finger on the bottom of your lip and then try to pucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Similarly, you're going to do lip roll. In order to do a lip roll, you're going to place one hand on the top of your lip, other hand at the bottom of your lip, and then you're going to roll the lip with the support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. The next exercise that you need to do is your smile exercise. In order to do the smile exercise, you are going to keep your fingers or hands on the side of your cheeks. With the support of your cheeks, you are going to smile up and back. 2. Here I am thinking of smile and I am giving a supported smile. 2. Back. 3. 4, 5, relax. Now, the next exercise is a sad expression exercise. Now, in order to do so, keep your hands on the side of your mouth and then pull it downwards like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. The last exercise that you will do in your early phase of Bell's palsy is holding your mouth and then filling air in your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. So this was the exercise for your first phase or early phase of Bell's palsy. Now let's move on and see exercises that you can do in your subacute phase, where your movements have started coming and you see that there is an improvement in the phase. But please at this stage be very careful, because if you overdo your exercise, then you can land up in synkinesis. So at this stage, the exercises that you will do is called as active assisted exercise. What do I mean by active assisted exercises? 50% of support will be given by your hand and 50% of work will be done by your muscle. Then all this movement has to be combined with expression. So instead of raising eyebrows, you can think of surprise. You can think of snarl, you can think of smile, you can think of pucker, but don't think eyebrow up, eyebrow down, eyelids down, eyelids up. This way you should not think while doing the exercise. Let's get started. So again, the position stays the same, but here 50% of work my muscle is doing, and then I make a surprise face. Surprise and back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, and relax. 5 repetitions here as well. Don't exceed your repetitions. Next is your frowning action. So keeping your hands here, frown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. The next comes eyelid close and open. Here, instead of giving support to both the sides, we will just give a slight support to your lower eyelid by giving a lift, and then you will try to close the eyes and open the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. The next is snarl. For snarl also, you will give 50% support of your hand and 50% you'll do by yourself. So keeping your hands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you do this exercise, your focus should be on your touch sensation. You should feel some contraction here. Your attention should be on that contraction that you feel on your facial muscles. Now, let's proceed further and do pucker action. So for your pucker, place 2 fingers on top of your lip, the 2 thumb on bottom of your lip, and then try to make a pucker. Pucker and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Then you're going to keep your hands on side on your cheeks, and then you're going to smile now with 50% support and 50% by yourself, and smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same way, we are going to do a sad face again with 50-50 principle in mind. Sad face. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Relax. So these were the exercises that you will do for your subacute phase or mid phase of Bell's palsy. Now let's move on and hop on to the exercises that you will do when you have developed synkinesis. Yes, in synkinesis, the first set of exercise that you should do should always focus on negative feedback, which means blocking the excess movement on your facial muscles. Now when you have synkinesis, what happens when you try to raise the eyebrows? There is some additional movement that you will feel on your cheeks. So what you need to do is you need to give support and give feedback to your brain that this movement is not required. So first you will try to do all your facial expression, find out where all you feel extra movement, keep your fingers there, and then do the facial exercise. However, synkinesis based exercise are a little tricky to do and it cannot be generalized for everyone, and that's the reason I invite you to join a program that we are running on facial rehabilitation. Here we work with synkinesis and we help you to overcome the synkinesis challenges. So if you who are someone who wants to understand what is synkinesis and how to overcome it, you can reach out to us and we can give you further details about it. The link to our website is mentioned in the description box below. Make sure to reach out and find out how we can work on your Bell's palsy. On that note, let's end this video here and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.